right, let's say it. Let's say it. Oh, we got the camera. The camera stopped it. All right. How's everybody doing today? Are we making it happen? All right. I see. That's better right there. Yeah, we racked up. We racked up. So y'all know me. Y'all know me. Let's start this one out on a happy note. When you want to see, a ticker will take everything. All right, my apologies. So you guys kind of already know. I done did a video to this. I done did not a reaction, but I just basically did it over. So, and Eric Thomas is one of like my kind of like my favorite. What got me on? One of the guys that got me on this journey, Dr. Eric Thomas. Let me put it right. And it kind of hit my heart. Like, God damn, hit my heart. I heard it, and then I figured out I'll put it out there. How bad do you want it? And I think he was actually in a school in Newark when he did this one. But it was crazy. It was diabolical. Like, you know how we are. You feel me? Like how our young adults. So I don't really want to have. I don't want to take the long one, but give me 2 seconds, all right? I got you guys. Guys, got any videos that you want me to show you? You already know. I'll put it on for you. We make it happen over here for you. Like, it ain't nothing. It ain't nothing. We rocking and rolling. Trust me, I'm gonna get. If you guys missed the suits, let me know. Hit me on Instagram and be like, man, put them suits back on, brother. Stop playing. Y'all like the bubble? Yeah, I'll take the bubble for today. Ooh, that one a little more sophisticated. I'll use that one for the suits. I'm gonna use this one today though. So yeah. So yeah, we got the commercials over. Good. Run it back. No thanks. Full screen. So yeah, if y'all never seen this one, this is like a nice little motivation from Dr. Eric Thomas, the hip hop preacher. They gave me a double ad. It's all Gucci. Y'all know what I'm about to do. I'm gonna get up off screen for a little bit, let y'all watch this one. And then we're gonna rock and roll. All right. Man, I stopped playing, man, for real when it comes down to this stuff. I love it, man. Look. Look, I started to love this thing, yo. Word up. I was like, oh, I said, yo, this is like a better way to like maneuver. Like, you dig what I'm saying? So make sure you guys get with it. Make sure you guys start your own YouTube and all that goodness. All that goodness. Oh my goodness. Y'all ready? Y'all ready for this? Y'all ready for this smoke? Let's go.
All right, I'm gonna tell you the story. I got to get out of here. And the story is about, you guys have probably heard about this before. It was a young man who, he wanted to make a lot of money, and so he went to this guru, right? And he told the guru, I want to be on the same level you are. And so the guru said, if you want to be on the same level I'm on, I'll meet you tomorrow at the beach at 4 a.m. He like, the beach? I said, I want to make money. I don't want to swim. Guru said, if you want to make money, I'll meet you tomorrow, 4 a.m. So the young man got there at 4 a.m. He all ready to rock and roll, got on the suit, should have wore shorts. The old man grabs his hand, said, how bad do you want to be successful? He said, real bad. He said, walk on out in the water. So he walks out into the water. Watch this. When he walks out into the water, it goes waist deep. So he's like, this guy crazy. Adrian, he's like, I want to make money. He got me out here swimming. I didn't ask to be a lifeguard. I want to make money. He got me in. So he said, come out a little further. Walked out a little further. Then he had it right around this area. The shoulder area. So this old man crazy. He's making money, but he crazy. He said, come on out a little further. Came out a little further. It was right at his mouth. My man like, I'm about to go back in here. This God is mine. So the old man said, I thought you said you wanted to be successful. He said, I do. He said, walk a little further. He came, dropped his head in, held him down, hold him down. My man getting scratching, holding.
And if it's choppy, my apologies. But mine taking heat. I think this is either a 14 or a 9-year-old video. Okay. But did kind of listen to it. Y'all know how I'm coming with this. Yo, just listen to it. You'll feel what I'm saying.
Holding him down. I got you. I know you brushed it out, but I got you. He had him held down. I need you for an illustration. He had him held down just before my man was about to pass out. He raised him up. He said, I got a question for you. Somebody answered the question for me. He said, when you were underwater, what did you want to do? Lee, I'm looking for a different word though. What's that word? He said, I wanted to breathe. He told the guy, he said, when you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe, then you'll be successful. I don't know how many of y'all got asthma in here today, but if you ever had an asthma attack before, you short of breath, SOB, shortness of breath, you wheezing. The only thing you trying to do is get some air. You don't care about no basketball game. You don't care what's on TV.
Yo, let me know in the comments, yo. How many of y'all want to ever be successful that bad that you forgot to eat? I've been there, yo. I've been there. That's why I do this now. Cause I'm never going back to that. I like my meals, bro. For real, yo. Y'all already know I'm playing, bitch. I gotta get all like play people say. I gotta get all my bills I need. You feel me? Anywho. But yeah, y'all, I've been that hungry, y'all. I've been so hungry for success, I almost killed myself. You feel me? That's the real thing, yo. So don't go out here, don't be out here trying to kill yourself to be successful. I'm telling you, at the end of it, it's really important. What's the real point of things is things that you can't get, things and people that you can't get back. You dig me? 2 seconds. The things, so the Chiefs, the things and people that you can't get back. You feel me? That's it. But yeah, let me play that. Let me finish that.
Beyonce said once she was on the set doing her thing, 3 days had gone by. She forgot she didn't eat. Because she was engaged. I never forget when 50 Cent was doing his movie, I did a little research on 50, and 50 said that when he wasn't doing the movie, he was doing the soundtrack. And they said, when do you sleep, 50? Sleep. He said, sleep. Sleep is for those people who are broke. I don't sleep. He said, I got an opportunity to make a dream become a reality. Football players, how many football players? Got anybody like football in here? Raise your hand. Anybody like football? Emmitt Smith. I used to be a Cowboy fan. Before they did my boy Tom Landry wrong, I used to be a Cowboy fan. And watch this, there was a commercial. Emmitt Smith had won his first Super Bowl, and he had this commercial when he was lifting weights. I don't know if you saw the commercial when he was lifting, and he said, Emmitt said, you know what? I won the Super Bowl, so I can rest now. Yeah, he was doing his bench press. So he said, I won the Super Bowl, so I can rest now. So he throws up about 325, boom, and he rests for about 2 seconds. And he boom, boom, boom. Did you see that? He'd already won a Super Bowl. He said, I think I'm going to take a rest. And he rests for how long? 1 second. Most of you won't be successful because when you're studying and you get tired, you quit. And I'm here to tell you today, if you got somebody came to my office the other day crying. I said, look, don't cry to give up. Cry to keep going.
Oh yeah. And that's like another thing. Like, let me get up top. Let me get on here. Let me get on here, Ari. Let me get on here real quick. Play it. Let me get on here, bruh. Yo, that's another crazy thing that I realized. Like, I literally went live. Like, once I started like going live like this, like I was live on TikTok earlier, and then I'm live right now, and then I'm gonna be live on another platform. You feel me? Later on. But like a lot of times, like that tired, like y'all see me sometimes on these lives, like I be yawning. Like this is the time I usually 5 o'clock is the time that I designated for myself because I know the folks that are working crazy 9 to 5 jobs, they're getting off of work. I made sure I used to drive in it my dang self. I made sure that I took out the time and I made sure I took a nap at the time that I used to leave and have to be out with the crazies. You know what I'm saying? So I traded chaos for a nap, so to speak. And that's what like, so y'all see me, I be in here yawning. You feel me? Yawning about just to get on here, but I still make it happen. And that's a lot of times, a lot of y'all not going to be successful is because when you tired, you just don't feel like doing it. You dig me? And that's something that we ain't about as men. If you a MrCompensation Nation, you already know we ain't about that. I like that Compensation Nation. If you ain't here, you just heard it. It's Compensation Nation, MrCompensation Nation. We about to get that going. And MrCompensation is not theoretically me. It's all of you too. My son included. All the young brothers in the world. And if we got some sisters that want to be MrCompensation too, we can make it happen. All right. Get this started again. Let's get this started. Eric Thomas about to finish yelling at y'all. I don't know if I'm gonna finish it, but he still got some gems.
Don't cry to quit. You already in pain. You already hurt. Get a reward from it. Don't go to sleep until you succeed. Listen to me. I'm here to tell you today that you can come here, you can jump up, you can do flips, you can be excited when we give away money. But listen to me, you'll never be successful until I don't have to give you a dime to do what you do. You won't be successful until you say, I don't need that money, because I got it in here. So listen to me. Emmett Smith said this at the end of the commercial. Emmett Smith said, all men are created equal. Some work harder in preseason. I'm going to say it again because you might have missed it. All men are created equal. Some work harder in preseason. So that means that there are some people who are going to see the professor, going to see the TA. And even when the professor said,
My apologies. I'm actually glad I let it play out. And make sure you tap the screen and send this out too. So to somebody that needs a little bit of motivation. So I'm actually glad that let me grab I'm gonna go to right here. Actually glad that I played it out to this far. This is a real big gem. Like the whole thing is a nice gem. You know what I'm saying? It's a perfect gem. But this part right here, I want you guys to super pay attention to. Because this is where it actually hit home for me. You feel me?
sacrifices when Monday Night Football is not on. You can make a sacrifice. But when the game come on, for some reason, you just attach to it. For some of you, when your favorite show come on, you can make sacrifices on Sunday when ain't nothing going on. But when your favorite show comes on Monday, man, some of you focus until the phone ring, and then you like, I gotta answer it. If I don't answer the phone, I'm gonna die. I'm saying to you today that there's some of you, if you give up your cell phone, you will be successful. But your cell phone is more important to you than your success. I'm gonna say it again. I'm gonna hurt somebody. Some of you need to give up your cell phone because the time you spend on your cell phone could be used for your success. The time you could be using to be successful, you're using it on the cell. And the cell phone is not bringing you nothing but a bill. And somebody has told you you couldn't live without it. I'm talking about going deep now, giving up stuff. Watch what it says. To be able at any moment to sacrifice what we are for what we could be. I don't do well in math. You're right. You ain't never studied. I'm not good in writing because you have never written before. But I dare you to fail in writing for a whole year to see if you can get to the end. I dare you to fail. I dare you to take that same class over and over again. I dare you to stop dropping classes like you soft. Always want to give up. I'm dropping. Why are you dropping? I'm so.
And man, listen. Yeah, that's a little bit. Ooh, and that's just a little bit. That's just a slight. That's just a slight side. You dig what I'm saying? That's just a slight part of the success principles that I could definitely have. I have more of those. I have more videos like that. That's just one of the ones that kind of always hit home for me. It's always good to have a review of what's what sets you up. You dig what I'm saying? And that's something that like a lot of people, I think a lot of people miss out on. You dig? Like going back, doing like a review. To me, when people would be like in class, you know how people would be like, all right, guys, whip out your books. It's time for the review. I was the type to not pay attention in class. So I was happy for the review. You dig what I'm saying? I was ecstatic for the review. You dig me? But yeah, yo, in the comments, if you guys in there, let me know where you guys hitting out from. I'm about to play another video that actually came across my John. I think it's Nakisha. Y'all gonna see when it comes up. If y'all want the videos, let me know. Sometimes it's like if it's a big name, I know this is like this page is not actual Eric Thomas page, and they just like kind of like revamped it. But if it's like a big name person, I kind of give them the credit because I don't want no problems, like because I know I'm doing the reaction. And like I said, I did content already. I just want to do the easiest way possible. I'm filming. But yeah, let me pull this up. I know it's in my history. His story is funny. His story. Hey, you guys hear about that thing with Donald Trump when they to pull people's what's that called? Pull those people's history card. Like that's crazy to me. A diabolical work. That thing just diabolical. Diabolical. Let's go. All right. Give me 2 seconds. This thing is. That boy getting quick on the trigger. Like that boy getting quick on the trigger. I better stop. I better stop playing with me. I'm about to get it. I'm about to smack this thing dead in half. All right. You guys ready for the next clip? So okay. Her name is Danica. And I love Danica. Y'all gonna see why I love Danica. Beautiful black woman. She's married. She keeps her head on her shoulders. You feel me? And she has this video where it just caught me. I'm pretty sure it was like 6 hours ago. And she caught me and I was like, oh, I gotta watch it. And she always wearing something like fly. She definitely kept it very gymish this time, but she always got a nice outfit on too. Very respectful, very demure, very you already. Shouts out to Danica, yo. Let's go. Let me pull this one up. I'm gonna be what's the name? I'm gonna be taking a little break, a little Bob Marley break.
Women today are in so much debt and are so broke that men are actually out here on the first date asking them, how much debt do you have? How much student loan debt do you have built up? Because
fellas, I know, bruh. Let me do this real quick. And you know me, y'all know how I get. Fellas, don't be asking no woman on her first date, how much her student loan is. You feel me? Like if you really like her like that, you don't care about that. You gonna help her fix it out. But in certain concepts, I get it. But yeah, fellas, please stop. If y'all doing this, please stop, dog. You already know. Let's go get back to it.
I don't think that I want to deal with you if you're going to be bringing me down. And we already know that a lot of those women that have a lot of debt are going to be anticipating and expecting men to help them clean up their mess. The very mess, I may add, that they try to shame and ridicule the men about and with. Let me explain. Not too long ago, the women were out here bragging and boasting, rubbing it in the men's faces about how much more educated they were, how much more degreed up they were, how much of a boss babe and a boss chick they were, to the point of which, yeah, you need not to even talk to me because I'm too good for you. I'm too good for you, plumber. I'm too good for you, truck driver. I'm too good for you, whatever. Fill in the blank. Because after all, I went to school.
What happened?
See, the men were actually being strategic and wise, moving accordingly. Instead of racking on debt on top of debt by going to school for pointless degrees, they actually
My apologies about that. So I'm gonna let it catch up. I'm gonna close some of these tabs out. And I was never been to college, but I've been to colleges. I've been to college, but never went to college, if you know what I mean. Been to a lot of them. So I have dated a lot of educated Moorish American women, or FYI, the FBA, black women. You feel me? And it's sometimes they do come off a little bit kind of, how can I say this? It's like a little bit like, until they hear you can actually like verbally protect you, kind of like verbally protect yourself as a man, they'll literally try to belittle you on words. And it's not, now I'm not saying all women, but a lot of times a lot of our women definitely will utilize the concept of, how can I say, the concept of the schooling to theoretically put people down. And I get it. It's like, it's your mind, something that you use, something that you work hard for. Obviously, you're going to use it, but not when you're trying to get with somebody. You feel me? You don't use that when you're actually trying to build something with somebody. You don't use it against that said person. You feel me? How to run it back. Because she was actually bigging up, man.
the women are like her. Y'all like the video, share the video, and subscribe. Because again, you all, the men tried to warn y'all. They said, look, if you're going to be going to these schools, racking on all of this debt, at least get into some kind of career field that's going to yield you a good return on that investment.
Yo,
but not only did y'all ladies not do that, y'all are not even working in those said career fields that you even went to school for at all. Crying shame. Let's get into it. Like the video, share the video, and subscribe.
Yeah, that's diabolical. That like a lot of the times that you go into the said field, said like working field or whatever, like you go to school for it, you get in debt, but then you don't go to school, you don't work for what you went to school for. And then sometimes it's like, fellas, I ain't gonna hold you. I can tell you how to ice them. Sometimes if you don't, I wouldn't use it. I don't use this as a tactic. I use it as like jujitsu, like word jujitsu. Like I'm a good person And when people, I know people are good people, they just have certain things that they use as self-defense. I could talk to y'all straight. Let me talk to y'all straight about this one. Let me talk to y'all straight about this one. So let me, Danica is just that distracting. So basically, I use it as a defense, like not a defense, but like a maneuver. Like, you know what I'm saying? You want to be able to maneuver when you're in said environments. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're trying to get with a chick and she like, it's like a game. I use it as like a game because they like playing games. So I use the wordplay as a game, theoretically, but I use it like jujitsu, like in fighting. So a lot of times when I'll ask a girl, I'll be like, "Yo, what you go to school for?" And like, to me, none of that stuff matters to me. But I'll be like, "What you go to school for?" And then I'll be like, "Yo, what you doing? Are you using it?" Like, you feel me? Like, kind of like a check. Like, you gotta check them, bro. Like, I don't know what I didn't realize what fellas was going through with the dating scene until I started seeing all this content, which you already know I'm gonna be showing more, but I gotta ease you guys into it. But a lot of times it's just like, you gotta check it when somebody's trying to check you in the streets. You check them back, like, especially if you're official. If you ain't official, you gonna go carol away, go back to your hole that you came from. But if you legit, some books ain't gonna make you better than me. Like, I ain't gonna hold you. Just a couple books you read and $25,000 or I don't even know, $60,000. You dig what I'm saying? Ain't gonna listen to. I know how to build a house. Like, you already know me. I know how to lift thousands of pounds. You dig me? So let's go, Danica. Bust it.
Subscribe.
And the bottom of my casket will have a file cabinet for all these student loans to rest in heavenly peace. That's how much I owe in student loans. How much money I owe in student loans. Now, let me provide you with some additional information, since I know that this video is going to go viral because people are cruel and a lot of people are going to be ready to attack me in the comments and judge me and do whatever they got to do to feel good about themselves.
Oh, please. Okay. I hate when y'all do this. Y'all do silly stuff that, once again, people try to warn you about. And then when everything comes crumbling and tumbling down, now y'all some haters, and now y'all just trying to make yourselves feel good about putting me down. How is that the case, ma'am? When a lot of these men actually told you not to do this. You know, like, it's just a I told you so moment. It's not a case or instance of them trying to shame you and put you down. It's like, look, this is the bed you have to lay in now. Deal with it. Because again, I tried to warn you. Okay, so we're not going to do that, ladies. Take accountability.
So there's another one. There's gonna be a couple more videos after that. I mean, I don't know why it's busting up. I like the fact that it's busting up. I ain't gonna hold you, because these the L's of going live. You dig what I'm saying? These are the things you gotta like work on. That's why I always tell people to make sure you start your YouTube now, because you'll work through the what's the name, like when you don't have a lot of people. Like, I'm not looking for theoretically like a bunch of people. I'm looking for a group of people that can what's the name, that could come lock shit down with me. You on this one? You know what I'm saying? I don't need a bunch of people to succeed. I succeeded by myself, so I know I don't need a bunch of people to actually succeed a little bit more. But on the concept of making your YouTube, when things like this happen, like load ups and things of that sort, you have time, you understand, you have leeway. You know what I'm saying, on the concept. So luckily, let me what's the name. While that's loading up, let me know where you guys are tapping in from. I already know I'm hitting on 30 minutes on this one, but this was a pretty decent one. I ain't gonna hold you. I like this, yo. I like this concept. I like this this way. I'll probably reload turn the sound off. Sound off, reload it. But yeah, the concept is dope. Like, this reenacting game is crazy. Definitely going to be. Look, I like conversational. Like, if you see me earlier on my TikTok, had a nice conversation with a couple people. That's how we getting direct messages over here. Let's see if it's gonna load back up. Let's go, baby. What we got? Okay, we got commercial. It actually is loading. Cool. So we got the sister. We had the sister's point of view, where she's gonna like stack up all her. What's her name? She had $100,000 worth of debt. That was diabolical. $100,000, man, and old college, man. Y'all don't be mad at these folks. I would be mad at these folks. I would be mad at anybody that told me to go in there. You know what I'm saying? Go to do this stuff. $100,000, you better be a doctor. They would be calling me doctor right out of college. Like, I ain't taking nothing less. You dig? All right, we back up.
Have actually paid off their debts. Let's get into those clips.
When I say being debt free is really like the cheat code to life, hear me out for a second. So I became debt free about 6-7 years ago. And when I say my life changed so much for the better, you will not understand. I'm talking, I'm coming from a guy, I ain't got no student loan debt. I ain't got no car payments, no credit cards, no nothing. And I still use credit cards, don't get me wrong, but I make sure that balance is paid off every single month. I don't have nothing carrying over at all. Nothing feels better when you receive your paycheck and you realize literally all the money is yours. Of course, you got like mortgage payments, like the rent, utilities, and all that and stuff of that nature. But other than that, the whole check is yours, man. You ain't got to put $500 to a car, $400 to a student loan. So I'm just saying, use this year to lock in and really just become debt free and really set yourself free financially. Because once you have no debt, realize you can travel more, you can invest more in your hobbies, you can really just do what you want for real. I'm saying you're always gonna have responsibilities and hiccups in the road, emergencies. That's where emergency funds come. But that's gonna be a whole other video. But I'm just saying, lock in, pay off that debt, man.
And it's crazy where it's just like I see that too. I see that a lot with the young ladies. Go ahead, Joyce. What we got? We got somebody outside. Go ahead, park it up. So I can't see. Well, I see that a lot too with the young ladies where they'll have material things. So like they'll literally get material items before actually paying off this debt. You dig what I'm saying? That's to me, that's diabolical within itself. I'd rather pay off I'd rather pay that off, period. You dig what I'm saying? Before I even get to want to look like I'm doing better than somebody. You feel me?
You're gonna thank yourself later.
Actually enjoy the freedom of waking up every single month and having the freedom of saying, you know what, I don't owe anybody. I just owe my mortgage.
Yeah.
I love getting into my car and I have no car note. I love going to the mailbox and excited to go to my mailbox because there may be a check in there, not a bill.
No bills.
So yeah, ma'ams. A lot of the men, they're flourishing. They're doing well without you. And a lot of them, like I said earlier, they don't want to touch you. They need to know your background information before they proceed. Okay, but I'm gonna let her continue. And again, y'all get the likes up.
I am a proud 25-year-old with over $100,000 in student loan debt.
Ooh.
All right, y'all.
Wait. Now I'm gonna let her get into it in a second, but wait. Did she say she was only 25 years old? Y'all are only in y'all's mid-20s.
Crazy.
With hundreds upon thousands of dollars in debt.
Diabolical.
Student loan debt. And y'all actually feel like you are a good investment for a man to deal with.
Crazy.
I mean, you're early in the game and you're already way behind.
Way behind, dog.
And let this serve as a cautionary tale to actually think. Be strategic about what you get yourself involved in. Stop following up behind these social media trends of women talking about, we the most educated, we boss babes, we got degrees, we got masters. Because as you all can see, it means nothing if you're in the wrong career field. I mean, and even if you are in the quote unquote right career field, the economy today is just shot to hell.
Another thing that I don't think y'all can go watch her. I ain't gonna hold you. Let's keep skipping. Y'all can go watch her video. I hit 40 minutes. You already know. Y'all can go watch her video. That's Danica. I'll put in the link. If anything, put it like this. Hit me on Instagram if you want to see the link. I'll link it right up. I got it in for a little bit. You already know. But thank you. I thank Danica for that one. She always has a great current events, things for our community that is diabolical that people don't talk about. You feel me? But another thing that we don't talk about a lot of times, we work for establishments that go against our community. You understand what I'm saying? And a lot of times I don't think that we realize when we work for said certain places, which you guys already know, diapers, child support, certain things that we're taking our children out of our homes, and we openly go and work for these places. You understand what I'm saying? So there's other establishment that definitely work against our kind and continue to do it, and we continue to take an hourly wage or a salary, which is the short, I think it's the long term for slavery. You know what I'm saying? So which we take salary or a set hourly page to go against our people. No, I don't think she hit on that point. I probably have to rewatch to see it, but you already know Mr. Compensation, helping you get compensated. All the links going to be down below if you want to look. If you want to learn about Forex, if you want to learn how to start Forex, DM me on Instagram. I can help you get started. I can give you the broker, everything. I keep the brokers all. If you want to get started without me, I can keep the broker that I use, which you can start with just for $10. It's called Coinexx. You can use that affiliate link. You already know. Mr. Compensation, let's go. Nobody told you that they love you today. I do. Time to work it, baby. Let's get it.